everyone. Welcome to the Out of This World podcast. I am your host, Lukey Knuckles, and I'm joined by Matt Galindo and our guest for today, Dan Harding.
What's up?
How are you doing today, boys?
Not too bad.
We hung over to fuck. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you've been doing some karaoke.
Yeah, man, you got to try it, mate. I need to find the name of that bar place, to be honest.
What's the
I'll plug it? Yeah.
What's the song? The go-to song.
Jolene.
Oh, really?
Jolene.
No.
Come on.
I can't be having that. It's too Southern American for me.
Yo, we were gonna do Country Roads.
No way.
I'd say that's better. That's a better choice.
A bit more.
But I mean, like, it's too country. It's too country.
Yeah, but I mean, everyone knows it, so it's funny. Like Jolene's just grates my ears.
Okay. Well, maybe Mark sings it in the shower at Great Church. Like, we were
Yeah.
Actually, we were pretty pissed, but we thought we were good. I think the bar may have closed a bit early because of us. I don't know.
Yeah, we did get ushered out pretty quickly after that. They just said it was closed.
Try and find the name of it now.
We'll give them some free publicity to all our viewers and millions of viewers out there. Get ready, you're about to listen to
right,
the Out of This World podcast.
You got to go to Viner Karaoke Bar. That's the
Viner.
one. Viner Karaoke.
Viner.
Vina. Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Vina.
Viner. Yeah,
Viner.
discount version. Yeah, right near Piccadilly Gardens. It's like open till 4, I think, something like that.
Mad.
Mental. Yeah.
All right.
But I guess
We'll
you got
get there.
scanned for that one then because it closed early.
Yeah. The bouncer asked us that there's some change outside. We had to go pick it up, and it was like, you can't come back in, boys. And you better not.
Fuck. All right. So Dan is a stand-up comedian. Would you call yourself a stand-up comedian?
Like a stand-up therapist. More. I just kind of vent to people my shit, and if they laugh, then fucking great.
That sounds like.
No, it's good shit. Yeah, it's you should give it a go. Like, I think everyone should give it a go, like, at least once. I just
want to go on stage and chat shit, really.
Yeah.
Like you probably do.
Literally.
Talk some shit.
Like, some people write jokes. We're like, people write jokes? No, just 3 pints, put us on there. Fucking shit.
So you don't write, or do you write?
I do write. Yeah, I do write. I do write. Yeah, a couple one-liners and a bit of like ranty stuff as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It's like I used to do it maybe 3 times a week in the open mic nights in Manchester.
Okay.
But I don't know, I've just been lazy this January, February. What month are we on now? I don't even know, man.
March now. Fucking hell, it's March already.
It's just everything
keeps
at once.
going, never stops.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I feel like I've gone through that with music, like you kind of go through stages where you'll be writing like every day, and then you go through like months where don't really do anything.
Don't give a shit. It's like you get really passionate and then go like, fuck yeah, I want to do it, and then just burn out within like a week or something, and like, okay, I can't do this full time.
Yeah, literally.
But yeah, what do you still rapping?
Yeah, I've been doing it more recently.
Nice one.
So over summer I was kind of doing it quite a lot, and then I burnt out, like you said.
Yeah.
And so then first semester I was kind of just doing fuck all. But yeah, I've been like trying to get people around to like record with me, and so it kind of like motivates you, because I feel like that's a thing about music, is you can that's kind of lonely, you're just doing it on your own all the time.
Yeah.
Whereas with comedy, you're kind of out there with your friends. Yeah,
it's a good little like community in that. Like, we all know each other's shit off by heart, pretty much. Yeah. Like, if you ask someone to do another person's set, like, oh, Dan, go do Joe Rogan's set, we'll be like, yeah, okay. No, Joe Rogan, obviously. Like,
oh yeah, you big.
But you know his jokes by heart. At that point.
Oh yeah, every podcast episode. Yeah. But like the writing bit though, like you say, when you have to write the jokes, that can take a lot of time. Yeah. And you just sat there like in a room, like, okay, I've got to be funny on paper. Then you've got to do that for a few hours and see what works. Just to go on stage for 5 minutes and find out that 90% of it is shit, and you have to go home and start again. Yeah. So it's like you get both sides of it. Yeah.
So where do you get your motivation from writing?
Motivation to write. Usually beforehand, I'll like watch a shit ton of like stand-up comedy and be like, I want to be like that guy. I want to be like that Russell Brand with the fucking eyeliner. I want to be that guy. And then I'll be like, right, I've got to do
next
some work.
Next week you go out with eyeliner every
day. I look the part, just don't have any jokes. Just find some cocaine on the floor. I'm Russell Brand, me.
Start groping some women.
I feel like he probably got away with it a bit more just because he was like good looking. I think if I did it, no, definitely not.
Don't sell yourself short.
No, it's just because he's British though. That's why.
Oh, we're all kind of British, Mark.
Probably no, with the accent, maybe.
But yeah, I mean, back to writing. I feel like. Wait, what was I thinking? I was thinking something. I was wanting to say. Oh yeah, like how much time would you say you spend? I mean, obviously now you said you've not been doing it, but
yeah,
when you are in a mood to do it, how much time do you think you spend?
I tried to do it every day for at least an hour, and I never stuck to that. It'd be like 3 hours on a Tuesday, and then on Wednesday do maybe like 20 minutes, and feel it's sort of like however you feel during the day. I know it's not supposed to be, but like you get moments where you're like, oh shit, I've got loads of ideas. I'm gonna write all of these down. And then other days it's like, I'm blank, I'm hungover, I want a kebab, I'm not doing any writing. Yeah. It's kind of weird. You just have to find like the motivation to do it consistently, and then you start getting like better at it like over time.
Yeah, I feel I had like the same thing with music. Like there was a point where I was just kind of doing it when I wanted to, and then there was a point where I didn't want it for so long. Like the past few months especially, I kind of thought, well, I'm gonna have to force myself to do it, otherwise I'm never gonna do it.
Yeah.
So I kind of forced myself into it. And another thing with like when you kind of forcing yourself to do it, that makes it sound like it's like I'm not enjoying it. Like, but yeah, it's still, like I'm still enjoying it. It's just that I'm kind of lazy, so my brain would rather just sit and watch TV than do something where I actually have to think about stuff. But I feel like like you said before, where you said like 95% of the stuff you don't really use.
Yeah,
it's the same with like music. You have to write. Like people don't realize that you know the people who go up and perform, for every one good song or one good joke, there's probably 10 written bad ones. At least.
You've got to like graft all the shit out, and like you write it down, like, and sometimes you think it's like genius. Like I don't know what it's like with music. Maybe there's like a beat or something. You're like, oh yeah, this is good shit, and then you show your mate, and they're like, yeah, it's good, mate. Yeah, it's good. Then you say it on the stage, like, John, this is shit. What are you telling me this for?
He's probably just gassing you up. And
yeah.
Go for it. Go
Dickhead's gonna say that on the
stage. It's funny for you, but not for everyone else.
As soon as the words leave your mouth, it's like, oh, he's done me dirty again.
Oh man. Yeah, I definitely feel like that sometimes. Like sometimes you make a beat and it's like, oh, this is sick, and then you upload it to like get some feedback online somewhere, and everyone's just ripping into it like, this is I never want to hear this beat again.
Sounds like a washing machine. Man. He's on the SoundCloud, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got SoundCloud. Yeah, I've got a few old songs on there, but I've not got anything since last year.
Right.
I don't know, I've just not really been happy with anything, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw you on the Comedy Society have started uploading videos, haven't they?
I forgot they were doing that. Yeah.
But, how was it? How was it so far?
Like I've done 2 shows that are on YouTube with them. One of them was a bit like iffy, but there's one on there that went okay. But yeah, they're good. There's always a good turnout, like a good crowd and that. And it's like, if you want to try it for the first time, I think that would be the place to do it, because they'll sign you up and they'll put you on within like 2 weeks or something like that, so you can get ready and get a few jokes. And it's everyone in there's your mate at the end of the day, pretty much. So it's not as harsh as like some random geezers in a pub that like, no, fuck off. It's well good. Yeah, it's nice. I bombed there a couple times, like dead silent. Yeah.
What does that feel like?
Oh man, that sucks. That sucks balls. That's shit. It's like you say a joke like, oh, I've been working well hard on this set. All right, guys, anyone want to talk about cell phones or some shit? And
no one speaks.
Nothing. Right, then you look at your watch. Right, 40 fuck, 4 minutes 59 seconds. All right, I still got to go through this. And then you got to drag. You got to try and pull it back if you can. It's just when you can't pull it back, and you just like counting down the seconds on the clock, and it just goes so slowly. You just like talking to the room like, please love me, someone like me.
Fuck. How long did your set take?
I've only ever done 5-minute ones, I think. Yeah, some people that do 10 minutes maybe.
And I bet that 5 minutes feels like much longer than 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, like sometimes it goes so quickly, and sometimes it goes like it takes half an hour. It honestly depends on if the people are enjoying it or not. Like if they start laughing, then you don't want to get off stage, and then people are like, "Fucking hell, like, it's been 7 minutes. Go put the microphone down." But other times, like after 2 minutes, you're done. Like you just got to be like, okay, it's another 9 to 5, right? Okay, tell my jokes.
How many jokes can you put in those 5 minutes?
They say like about 750 words in 5 minutes, so I guess that's quite a lot of jokes, isn't it? Yeah, it's quite a few. But I don't know, maybe 20, 30, something like that. Like, it depends if it's all one big joke or you're doing like one-liners and stuff as well. Some people do one-liners and they talk really slowly, like the life expectancy of a hamster is 10 years, but a find when you bring stuff home if you put it in the fridge. Freezer. I fucked that up. I fucked that up. Shit. I can't remember where. That's not one of mine. I can't remember where I heard that one.
Oh, he's stealing jokes.
Yeah, I know. I don't do that many one-liners. Fuck. Yeah. But some people they'll just drag that out for like half an hour, and it's really funny.
But did they laugh at that though?
Yeah. People like by like 5 minutes in, people start giggling before he's even said anything. Just at his voice. I saw a monkey.
There's something about like silence and just like timing, I think.
Yeah,
in comedy and music as well.
Like, music, like you need like when you rest and like change the. I honestly don't really understand. I played piano once, so.
Oh yeah, you expert over here.
Play the pauses, stuff like that. Do you write your own stuff then, like the actual music, or?
Yeah. So I make the beats and then rap as well. But I don't have any beats on SoundCloud at the minute because I was pretty shit at making beats last year.
Right.
That's when I uploaded stuff. So I've got better over summer because I was writing like every day. So
nice. Wait, like remixing it and music and stuff like that.
Not really remix, just like. So on your computer, you can get like just tons of different sounds, like drums and piano, and I've got guitars, so I don't need a guitar. And like this is a piano under here, like a keyboard.
That's sexy keyboard here.
So yeah, I just play it in. Really, I don't really sample, although quite a lot of beats do.
What's like sampling?
Sampling is where you take another song and then you use that part of a part of another song in your own song.
Right, okay.
Yeah. And most like rap songs have sampling in, really. Pretty much everything you hear will have at least a sample in, because that's how hip hop started. It started off with sampling because most of the people who started rapping didn't really have any instruments.
Yeah. Would it be like on the streets and stuff like that?
Yeah. So they had like DJs who would just play a beat over and over, and then someone would rap over it, pretty much. And then that's kind of how hip hop just started, like just using someone else's song to rap over. And then I guess it got more complicated, and people started using more than once, like recording samples and then playing it in on another machine and I don't know.
Yeah, auto tuning and stuff.
Auto-tune.
I don't know.
The epitome of rap.
God, what's that? Like people keep saying like my brother's really into like rap and shit, and he's always like, okay, Eminem back in the day and Eminem now is really good, but like whatever mumble rap is, I don't know what that is, but apparently that's like something new that's come up. That's not brilliant. No, Mark shaking your head, man.
Yeah.
No. What the fuck's that?
It's like I think it just comes from drugs, really. Like,
yeah. I don't even know how to explain it though. It's more of because like Eminem, Jay-Z, like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You could hear the words that they're rapping.
Yeah,
It's like, you could follow it or just hearing it. But with mumble rap, it's more of like sometimes you can actually like listen to them and then like make out the words that they're saying.
Yeah.
But the other times it's just basically gibberish.
I thought the best bit of rapping was like the lyrics and the weird rhymes that they do and like shit like that. Like I can't rap. Fuck. I'm not gonna do that. Like, anything out of Eminem or 50 Cent's mouth or whatever, something like that.
Yeah. I think it's just like another. I don't listen to it. I don't like it, but I mean, I guess it has its place if people like it.
Some 12-year-olds out there must be bopping to it.
Maybe. But the beats are hype though.
Yeah.
Oh. It's like there are some mumble rap songs that I will listen to just because of the beat.
Yeah.
And then they just repeat their lyrics over and over. It's just basic gibberish, but it's because it's hyped up.
Yeah.
Probably that's why that's why they use it in the parties,
music.
In the clubs and that. And then they just play it over there. and people will basically, they're all fucked up in parties and clubs, and so they just don't give a fuck about the lyrics.
Probably sing it better if they're a bit drunk, actually. They're plastered off their tits on 12 vodka shots.
Yeah. But I mean, like, when they recorded it, they were probably 12 shots of vodka in. So probably that's why they were mumbling around.
Just reenacting it.
Yeah, you gotta get to that point, otherwise you won't be able to do it again.
Do you just do rap, or like do you do other genres as well?
I don't know what I'm making at the minute. It's hard to describe, really. I rap, but I'm not really making hip hop beats, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, I don't know what it's kind of like.
He's creating a new wave.
My own genre. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's good. Probably shit, but I have fun making it. So
yeah, that's the main thing at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
I want to perform live as well. I've not done that. Yeah,
there's loads of like the music open mics and shit are really good as well, because like sometimes we'll do like crossover events and that, and like a comedian will host the music open night, and then someone will come play guitar for half an hour or something like that. Yeah, so like it's all sign up on the night and shit. Like, and at the end of the day, like it's really, I found it quite nerve-wracking the first time doing it.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But like 10 people in a pub at the end of the day, I don't really give a fuck what they think. You're probably not going to see him again. You'll see the other like musicians probably again. I imagine it's similar to comedy. Yeah, but then that's all right, because I guess you can all like join together and rap with each other and shit. I don't know how it works. Yeah.
I feel like I've been to a few open mics. I've not performed, but I've met a few people.
Nice.
And worked with. Well, I've worked with one person. I'm not going to exaggerate. I've worked with so many people. I've worked with one person from an open mic.
Well, speaking of like working with people, like do you sometimes work with people in writing your stuff and that?
I've had advice from people, but I've not really worked with anyone. No, we all do like our own thing, to be honest. Yeah, I think everyone's slightly up their own arse a bit when they start getting okay at comedy. They're like, oh yeah, good job, mate. Dickhead him, man. Fucking hate that guy. Yeah. Oh, well done, Dave. Yeah, well done, Dave. Fuck off, Dave. Your jokes are shit. No.
Hopefully, there's no one listening called Dave who you
know. But it's like, we'll encourage each other to do it and stuff like that. But like actual writing the jokes, like none of us. Yeah, I don't know. Like we've all sort of got our own styles. Yeah, so we all do our own thing.
So what do you think your style is?
Twat.
I mean, you might as well own it.
But I think they know within 30 seconds of me being on the stage that I'm a complete idiot. It's like you step on the stage. It's like you're almost like a different person. It's like the combo of the nerves and the excitement. It's like, right, fuck, I'm going to do some stupid shit. Woo!
And then I think I'd have for me to do it. I'd have to have like a weird persona, because otherwise, when I watch people, I don't like watching boring people.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't want to be boring on stage.
Yeah.
I'd probably do weird shit and then I'd get off stage and people would meet me and like, you don't seem like that at all. And you're like on stage.
No, I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
And then they hold this microphone, then you start being fucking weird again. Like, woo. It's a lot of people that do like character acts and stuff. They're quite good. Yeah. But then, like, one of them I knew who was doing like a character act. He was being like a proper like Salford boy and shit like that, like proper rough and that, like headbutting everything, like going like, "I'm what? Like, I'm what? Fuck you!" Yeah. And then I think slowly he started like doing that in normal life as well.
Oh, yeah. so he's getting into character.
Yeah, like any conversation, like at the start it was like, "All right, nice to meet you," yeah, and then any conversation 3 weeks later was like, "I'm what? I'm what? Fuck you, knock you out. See you later, scrub." Like that. I was like, does he go into the shop? The little old lady was like, "Give me the money." And what?
Fuck.
It would be quite fun. Yeah.
What do you drink on stage? Like, not on stage. Well, I guess on stage as well.
Occasionally. Yeah. I like mostly just because you're in a bar when you do it, I think. Yeah. I'd happily do it sober. Yeah, but it's just like the bar is there and, you know, it's a Tuesday, so fuck it.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
You get free tabs.
Good reason as any.
Yeah, some of them you get a free drink for doing it, or you get a free couple drinks if you do 10 minutes, I think, actually. Yeah.
Oh, shit. How long can you go up for, normally?
Usually they'll let you do 10 minutes, but most open mics are 5 unless you say, okay, I want to do 10 tonight, and then they'll let you do 10.
Right.
Yeah. So, but more than that, I think you have to get a proper show. Like, you get like paid by like the Comedy Store or something.
Right.
Unless people want to put up with you for half an hour, in which case, great, fuck it. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah. Have you? What was I going to say? Fuck. I'm not even high.
Well, I've got a question. Like,
let's get high.
Okay,
let's get high.
Should we get high?
Have you seen someone being forcibly like pulled out of the stage because he's gone over his set like time limit?
I seen one put. No,
not forcibly. Not forcibly, but
not because of the time limit. We just sort of sit there in silence, like, okay,
he just bombed it.
For fuck's sake, Jamie, come on, man. Like, yeah, they just keep going through the bomb. They don't give a shit. I think they're on coke or something. But one guy did a prank once. They had to be forcefully pulled off stage because he got his mate to like pretend punch him in the face, but from the angle it looked quite good. It looked quite real and that. Yeah. And he had one of them blood things in his mouth. So he turned around. Shit. And turned back around like he'd been punched in the face, and his blood all over his like chin and shit like that, and his teeth. So they pulled his mate off stage. They didn't know it was a joke.
Oh my days!
He didn't say anything. He's like,
that is a
he
good
didn't say shit.
Joke right there.
Seriously, right, Josh? Fuck you. The bouncer was like, all right, come on, fuck off. Proper played it as well. Yeah,
jeez, that's a good joke.
Jamie,
right there.
Tell him I'm innocent. No. It was quite funny.
That's hilarious. How do you know, like, when it's 10 minutes? Is it your responsibility to watch?
No, they like sorry, they give you like a light flash or something like that.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
So you'll know when you're done. Yeah.
Right.
And then,
what can you see like on stage? Because I guess there's a lot of lights. Well, I mean, it depends where you go.
Yeah. Sometimes you just see the lights and like one face, and that's
like,
it.
Yeah. Just like, you're doing a solo gig, serenading someone with your comedy.
Yeah. Like, oh, do you want to go out after? Like, we get a drink, and there's like 20 people you can't see all watching. Like, say yes, say yes, say no, he's a fucking weirdo.
Say no, he's a twat.
Oh man.
The frog and bucket one's good though. Like if you do, oh shit.
Still okay.
We'll be right back.
Oh fuck! I'm so attached to everything. Oh no.
This is where the sponsorships come.
This podcast is brought to you by.
Do you have vaginal warts?
Sponsored by Vina Karaoke.
In all seriousness, if you do want to sponsor this podcast, just send us a DM.
Durex.
Right, there we go. We're good to go. No, I won't mind that. Fuck. You can send me anything, and I will take it for free. I'm so skint. Please send me things. No. Imagine if. Oh no. If we actually had viewers, people would just be sending shit. But
why not?
Wait for it.
no, but like just weird shit, just like stuff that you don't want. You know, like anthrax.
You could sell it.
Well, no, I'd be dead. But I mean, you could sell it. You didn't come into contact with it. Luckily, we don't have any viewers, so we're all right.
They'll come back when it gets famous. They'll come back to this.
Come back to this one.
Exactly.
Very first episode.
We're gonna make your career.
Woo! I'll pay you after.
Thanks.
£100?
Yeah, that'll do. Yeah.
Right, okay, cool.
With the publicity.
Yeah, publicity.
In 2 years, when we've
millions,
got
this will be fine.
when we've got thousands of listeners,
Yeah,
hundreds of thousands of.
Hundreds
No,
of
let's be
thousands.
optimistic. Yeah, they're gonna come back to the first one,
Mhm.
and then they're gonna be like, "Oh fuck, this guy's funny. Let's go watch his stand-up comedy."
and that's how Mark got famous.
Yeah.
Just doing one-liners every time.
You're a twat.
Do you ever think about like putting stuff on like Instagram and YouTube and stuff?
Yeah, I do think about it. Yeah, what stops it is like in my head. I'm like, right, I want to be good. I want to do a good one, and then I'll put that up, and then I watch it. I'm like, okay, that was good. It's not good enough, and do better. And then I just don't end up putting them up. But I think you need to put them up just to get a bit of like reputation and that, so you can start getting actually a bit of work for it. Then I don't know quite how it works. It's a weird one. Like you just do it as a hobby, and then all of a sudden people are like, "You want a job?" And then it's like, "Oh fuck, yeah, okay."
Yeah. You want to get paid to do that thing that you like doing?
Woo!
Yes, please.
Spend every night in a week in a bar. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Dangerous.
Very
game.
dangerous. Very dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about it quite a lot. I think that's what made me stop making music for a while, because I was just trying to make something perfect.
Yeah.
And then I could obviously you can never make anything perfect.
Yeah. It's good when you see yourself getting better though. Like,
yeah, true.
Like
true.
when you listen to something you done like a while ago, and then you see something you done now, you must be like, oh yeah, fuck, I'm on this. Like give us a few more years.
Yeah,
and
that's good. Yeah,
be Jay-Z. Yeah.
a few years I'll be Jay-Z. Yeah. Might be pushing it.
So the both of you, do you have like any tips on how to get off that? Oh, I need this to be perfect mentality. It's like
from making things with music, I'd say just finish everything that you make.
Yeah.
Finish every song. And then if you want to upload something, I've still not got past that, so I can't help you. I don't know. I think I've only just started making stuff again recently, so maybe that'll change. I've got a few songs that are almost finished, but I don't know if they're good enough to upload. So we'll see.
Yeah. I think like it'd be a good way. Like I get like scared uploading anything, to be honest, but I think it's a good way. Like I know there's people on the internet are amazing because they'll just tell you to your face it's shit.
Yeah.
But it's a way to get better then, because like some people will say, oh, I really like this, but maybe you could do this shit, and then it's just like another way to get people's opinions at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff on like Reddit for music, on like feedback, getting feedback on music.
Sweet.
There's probably one for comedy as well.
Probably somewhere.
Is,
definitely.
There will be.
Yeah.
But on SoundCloud, it's mostly just people trying to promote their own music. So everyone commenting, everyone who comments on your thing is only really commenting so that
you comment on their thing. Yeah.
It's kind of so you'll comment, but also so the algorithm works like the more you give out, the kind of more you'll get back.
Right.
Oh, right.
Okay.
I think it works. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I just know that like this time last year I was just like commenting and liking everything, and then I was getting about, I think there was 2 weeks where I was getting like 200 plays a week or something, but then I just kind of stopped doing it, and then it went back down to 0.
Right.
So,
okay. Yeah, you got to be like interactive and shit.
Yeah.
It's quite smart actually. That means that people use SoundCloud then, and then they get paid.
Yeah, but I didn't I don't know. I never listen again to anybody who I would comment on, you know?
Yeah.
I was just commenting for my own sake. I wasn't really. But yeah, I'm trying to kind of get in contact with people I like and make actual connections, you know? So then, like, I can make music with them in the future, or like when.
Well, cool. Yeah.
Real day ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be looking back in 20 years, like you'll be fucking in a Lamborghini.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mark, you'll be fucking UFC champion or some shit.
UFC champion.
I'll be like, yeah, I didn't ever get back into stand up. I do pot now.
Yeah, I like the weed too much. Do you ever write high?
I tried to once. Yeah.
How did it go?
No, because I wrote. I did it and then wrote the jokes. I woke up the next morning and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Will you move the mic a bit, like, just like in. It doesn't matter how you're kind of like going like.
Oh,
that, so
right.
Like,
just needs like alignment, right?
Yeah,
okay, testing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I think some people would be really good at it, but like I get sleepy when I'm high.
Yeah, that happened to me. I tried it once with lyrics and I wrote about half a verse and then I think I went to bed.
Get some Cheerios and shit.
Watch on Netflix. Yeah, that usually I feel like I need to be. I feel like when you're high, everything sounds good as well.
Yeah,
like anything is entertaining. So it's kind of like you wake up the next day and it's like, oh, this is actually shit.
Yeah.
It gives you false confidence.
Yeah.
The time like, oh man, I'm a genius. Oh my god. Where's my burger? I'm hungry. But I'm a genius.
Probably that's why like most stand-up comedians go, like get on stage high as well, because it gives them that false confidence. Like, yes, I can do this. I'm the best.
I seen one guy do it high a lot. And I think I seen one guy do it coked up as well.
Oh damn!
Yeah, the two most complete opposite performances ever.
Yeah. What do you think? Like, which one's better?
It was funny to watch the coke guy, but what he was saying was just no, it was just off the wall. It was like he was rapping. He did not breathe. It was just words, just words, like just woo. The high guy was like. He was alright. He was just staring at the lights mostly, just like looking up, like, "Whoa, man!" Oh, what he said, but you could see he was blitzed, like fucking like pink eyes and shit.
I feel like you get super easily distracted. Like you just forget. Like, oh wait, what was that joke that I wrote? Yeah. I don't remember. But next joke, I guess.
Next joke, yeah. Hey, do you guys want to try this? No? Oh, that's my joke. Oh, fine, okay. Sure, guys? Hey, anyone got food?
Just ask for food. You get the munchies.
Fuck. Good idea. Stay hydrated, guys.
Stay hydrated.
That's mad.
After that nice encouragement to smoke weed and do cocaine on stage, stay hydrated, guys.
So have you never done it high then?
I've not done it high. No.
I don't think I could do that.
No.
I think I don't even know. Probably just get too like worried.
You get too anxious.
Like, right, I'm leaving now. Just walk out the club. I wouldn't say anything to anyone. I would fuck off home.
Oh, it would be well scary. You might get paranoia when you're like halfway through a set as well. Like you eat a brownie, it doesn't kick in until like you're halfway through your set, and it's like, whoa, I gotta go.
Have you done brownies?
I only had them once.
Yeah. How was it?
It was good, yeah, but you don't feel it for a while, and then all of a sudden, like a while later, it's just like it's like it just lasts longer. I think it's sort of different, but it's like it just lasts like way longer, and
right,
yeah, it sort of just hits you like that. Like you know when you're gonna get it when you smoke it. But
yeah, true, yeah.
But the brownie stuff, it's like it's metabolized differently, I think, as well, or some shit like that. Yeah,
something I don't even know. So I've heard Joe Rogan say it a million times.
Yeah,
something to do with your liver. I don't know.
Are we gonna get copyrighted for this?
Yeah, I think we might.
We're just basing everything from Joe Rogan. I heard this from the Joe Rogan Experience.
Fuck. Do you know anyone? Obviously, a lot of famous comedians have podcasts. Do you know anyone like any of your friends who?
Yeah, one of them does. One of them does a podcast. American guy.
Okay,
yeah. I never seen him perform.
Yeah, I feel like it's quite an American thing.
Yeah,
not many English people do it.
Podcasting.
Yeah, like Theo Von, Chris D'Elia, Burt Kreischer, Joe Rogan. They're all like American, aren't they?
Yeah.
I
don't think
I can't name a single British.
Yeah,
Russell Brand does it, I think.
Oh yeah.
But his podcast is basically like more into meditation.
Yeah,
right now
he's become a yogi.
Yeah, he's not really
a yogi.
Yeah. He's not really a comedian anymore, is he? He's kind of just
more like a Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus.
I like how he plays.
Could pass for one.
He could. He's got the hipster thing and the beard, and like he does look exactly like Jesus, but without the abs. That's like the only difference.
Yeah, he does look a lot like Jesus. I reckon he's doing it on purpose.
I reckon, yeah. Yeah.
Like, ooh, what haircut do you want? Do you know Jesus?
If you've not seen him, he's man on cross in church. Go on, chop it off, lad.
I don't know what that accent was, but
I don't either. I think I was trying to be Russell Brand.
Yeah, it started off. It sounded like Russell Brand, and then it ended up. I don't know somewhere. It sounded like my nan.
Oops.
Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I thought it'd be more something that people would do because I kind of wanted to do it on my own at first, but then I realised I'm not funny enough for that. Like, I realised
I was just reading off the paper.
I don't know. Just like, do you know, just like thoughts you have during the day?
Yeah.
And you just think about shit, and sometimes you make yourself laugh. I just thought maybe I could just chat shit and just do that. That'd be funny, but then I was like, nah.
Hey guys, today we're taking weed and talking about my day. I wanted to kick a squirrel today. It's pissing me off.
Like what do you talk? It's only like doing stand-up comedy, but on your own. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like what do you talk about?
What, in stand-up?
Yeah.
Or, everything really. Like I try to make jokes about where I'm from, because if you make jokes about where other people are from, it could go wrong. But if you say, "Oh, I'm Welsh, we bum sheep," then it's kind of all right.
Like they can't take it away from you.
Yeah. Because if someone else in the audience is like, "Oh no, I'm offended by that," but if we're both Welsh, it's like. He's right. We do shag sheep.
Or they could be like, "Oh fuck!" It's like a secret. Well, it's not much of a secret anymore. Is it?
No.
But you ever feel like
shagging sheep?
No, right? Okay. Well, that as well. But do you ever feel like you don't say, like you've written jokes that you don't say because you don't want to offend people?
Yeah, I've had a few of them. Yeah, I can't remember it at the minute. Otherwise, I'd spew them all over the podcast. I think I accidentally. I didn't realize it was an offensive joke, but it was like a Caitlyn Jenner joke or something like that. And I didn't know it, but there was a trans person in the audience. Yeah, we used to be on good terms. Like I knew him. Fuck, I've offended them twice now.
What's the correct pronoun?
I don't know. I knew them from before, but I didn't know they were there, and I said this trans joke, and now they just don't talk to us flat out, just blanked us. Like, I've never been ghosted in person before. It was
you don't exist anymore. That's like some Black Mirror blocking shit.
Oh, man. Scary. Yeah, say hi to them, and it's like you could see the red receipt in their eyes. I'm not responding.
Fuck. Damn, I feel like I mean, it depends on the joke, I guess, but lighten up, you know?
Yeah. That's what we're there for, isn't it? It's comedy and shit.
I mean, maybe get pissed off while you're there, but then if they're still not speaking to you now, that's like, and they've not spoken to you about. Have they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, have they spoken to you about it, like the joke?
No, but I've just heard down the grapevine that.
They don't
like the head of comedy people like, right, we can't have that, we're not putting that on YouTube.
It was in the YouTube show as well.
I think they were gonna put the whole thing on YouTube, but then they seen my set, and then they were like, okay, no.
But what was the reaction of the audience minus the person?
I could hear crickets. Like, there was not a good reaction.
Do you reckon it was just a bad joke? Like,
it was a shit joke, and it was quite offensive. I had a good first minute, and I said that joke, and I was like, fuck.
Oh no!
And we lost him. Okay.
It was going so well. Oh, it was in reach, and it just slipped out of my hands.
I almost got late tonight. Almost.
Oh fuck! Is that a thing? Do you get laid much more when you do open mics? Do you think?
One is better than zero. Yeah. No, you do get a lot of attention for it. Yeah. It was like before. It was like just like occasionally like in bars and stuff. But you actually get people coming talking to you after you do a set. It's like, fuck, you're good at that shit. Yeah. And then when my mate does like a dance or some shit, they come up to us. I feel like performing or anything live like is a good reason to do it. Like people come up and they're like, fuck, you're good. Yeah, I'm gonna Instagram you or some shit. Where's your bedroom? Maybe if you better look, you're like 7 foot, like 6 foot something.
7'4". No, I'm 6'4". 6'4", yeah.
You'll be sorted.
I mean, when I get the balls to go up, yeah.
The first time is well nerve-wracking, but you'll be fine after a few.
Yeah, I feel like it's just coming back to like having stuff to perform. Like, I don't feel like I've got anything good enough, you know. Which is, I feel like with comedy it's different because people know that when you go up at an open mic, it might not be funny.
Yeah.
Whereas if you like, if I'm watching an open mic with music, if someone's bad, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. It's just why you put more work in?
Yeah, put more work in. You know? Yeah,
that's maybe just me. I don't know.
We're all learning at the end of the day. Like, there was one guy who did a gig on Comedy Site, wrote it on the bus, didn't put any work in. Was really good, well funny. Everyone had a great time, and I put like 5 hours into mine. It was shit. So like, it's not fair in that, but you know, you just gotta get out there and do it. I think, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just get used to that side of it.
How was your first time?
I was drunk. Yeah, the nerves got to be too much on my first time, so I had 3 pints of Guinness and a couple shots. So that didn't make it go well. Yeah. I think I got one laugh. Yeah,
better than none.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, it felt good.
Have you ever just like destroyed for 5 minutes and just had every laugh?
I've gone ad lib off for 5 minutes before. Yeah, I invited a few mates to a gig, and I did maybe 1 minute of scripted, and then Naomi Engel, Naomi, fuck the other word, right? She wouldn't stop talking,
right,
like the entire time. Yeah, and it was hilarious. Okay. It was brilliant. Like, we just bounced off each other for a bit, and then some other guy from the audience heckled, and then I remembered something that happened before, so I got him back for it. And then, and then I did that, and I was like, right, I'm gonna do my jokes now. And the guy just flashes with the light, right, time's up. I'm like, well, fuck yeah,
oh shit,
go and bar me. That was awesome.
That's sick.
It was moments like that was like, all right, I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm doing it again. Yeah. It's like, obviously the opposite happens. Not gonna lie, quite a lot more often.
Yeah, I feel like the more you do it though, the more that will come into like a better ratio where it's like eventually it'll be like 50-50, and then eventually it'll be like 90-10.
Yeah,
but I mean that's a long way down the road, you know.
Well, yeah.
Well, we don't know.
Yeah, it will. I imagine it is. Yeah, some people are just good at it. I'm not one of them.
Do you reckon people? Yeah. What made you like do it? Like the first time I met you, I thought you were funny.
Yeah,
I was like, this is a funny guy.
I love you, man.
And then,
especially during the during that freshers.
Oh my!
Remember that girl, that woman.
Was it in the house party?
No, it wasn't the house party. Okay. It was like she was wearing that straight jacket, and then you volunteered.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah, but I think that was funny, and she was well fit. Yeah.
That's why you would go.
That's why you volunteered to just go up there. It's like, oh, I saw you. It's like, oh, he lives in my accommodation as well. It's like, wow, this geezer's got balls to do it.
I thought like freshers. I think I was just a bit of a mad dickhead. I'm not sure. It was good though. I think like we got like 5 different occasions where random people in clubs came up to us like, oh, you that dude, you the Jufro, you the guy with the Jufro, the Jufro dude. The Jufro dude.
What was the concept? Like what event? I don't think I went to that.
There was this
Oh,
lady.
it was the last day though. It was the final day.
Yeah,
it was
Friday.
The final day, and then basically.
What was it in Whitworth?
No. It was in
Uni Place.
Yeah, it was in Uni Place. Yeah.
Right.
But basically, like, she was just there talking about like what university life was for her, and then how you can make the most of it and stuff like that.
Right.
And then like, oh wait, was it like she was a Kiwi?
Yeah, she was a New Zealand.
Yeah, she was a Kiwi comedian as well, right? Like
she'd done that show and that. Yeah, so, she was really funny actually. Yeah,
fair enough. Yeah,
and then
mad.
And then like probably it's probably just like an improvised comedy show.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, like she needed a volunteer, so fuck it, heckle her. Yeah. It was quite funny. Yeah.
But what I was gonna say was, what like made you think, I'll do comedy? You know.
I don't know. I just liked making people laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it happened. Yeah, and then like learning how to do that kind of thing, and then like once you get good at it, it just feels really good. Like when you do it, like when you're in a group or with people. And
then,
I
agree.
Yeah, and then you do it in front of like strangers and shit. It's like, oh fuck, maybe I'm funny.
Yeah. Yeah,
it just feels good. Like, what about music? Like,
well, I don't know. I always play. Well, I played guitar since I was about 8, and then I started writing kind of like songs on guitar, like rock songs, kind of like Jimi Hendrix kind of stuff.
Yeah, I see.
But then I couldn't sing, so.
But you've performed like guitar to people before, like just like.
No, I've only ever performed once for Leavers Assembly.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And that's it. So I've never really performed anything because I don't know. When I was younger, I thought I was bad at guitar, so I never really got in a band.
Right.
But and then I realised, oh wait, I'm actually all right at this.
Yeah.
So I started writing songs.
Would you join a band, or do you prefer doing?
Would I join a band? I kind of want to start something like that because doing it on your own is kind of, like I said, it's kind of lonely, and it's also hard to like promote it and write songs and perform. Whereas if there's like 3 or 4 of you, then one person can promote it, someone can write, and then you can all perform it.
Yeah, then go out for drinks after, and it's a bit like a group activity then, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're all like cool with.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed about recently, I've started like working with more people. So when you get more feedback quicker. So you can write something, and if I was on my own, it could be shit, and I wouldn't know it's shit until someone else listens to it. But if you're with other people, then as soon as you write it, they're gonna be like, no, that's not good.
Or like, fucking hell, Luke, yeah, that's good shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then that's a good thing as well, because then obviously it motivates you to carry on.
Yeah.
Writing stuff.
I think like you definitely need some feedback from people, like whatever you're doing. Like if you, like there's crazy people that I don't know, like monks or some shit. Like they go off and do something on their own and then get really good at it. Like I prefer like doing something like socially, I guess. Like it helps you. Like
it definitely helps.
Maybe it's a personality thing. I don't know. Like, I
think it's just as humans, it's just better when there's other people doing the thing that you're doing.
Yeah, like I think like there's literally like 1% of the population maybe that can go without human interaction. The rest of us kind of need it. Otherwise, like,
that's your neuroscience right there.
Yeah.
1%. Are the 1% psychopaths or?
Yep.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah. Okay. Nailed it on the head. Well, there might be a few more conditions where they're all right, like proper crazies or something like that. But psychopaths, I don't think they're as different as people think they are.
Ooh.
To be honest, like they just have a couple of bits tuned down and stuff like that, like a few brain regions shrunk.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Do you want to debunk the psychopath myths then?
Well, they ain't. Yeah. Well, from what I know, like they could be. I don't know. I'm not really an expert on it or anything.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not one, so I can't really say from experience.
Well, that's what a psychopath would say.
Fuck, they got me. Fuck. But like, I don't know. They don't feel fear. They don't do like anxiety and shit like that.
Fuck, that would be useful.
At all, nothing. Yeah,
that'd be so good.
I say that like you get, it's like on a spectrum. So like you can be more psychopathic or less psychopathic, but like on that end, like the fear levels are like non-existent. Yeah, no anxiety, no like empathy. Like they could figure out what you're feeling by your facial expression.
Yeah, but they just don't care.
Yeah, they do not. They will like they don't even care like about shit that happens to them. Like I seen a story, like apparently one of them I'm saying like they're aliens. Someone had a knife dropped in their foot and they just looked at it. Everyone was like, and then they just started laughing because they thought it was funny that they had a knife in their foot. It was like, what? Look at that shit. Oh, hilarious.
You don't see this regularly.
Yeah. Take a picture.
Yeah, at least get a fucking photo first.
Put it on TikTok. Like, what?
Fuck.
Yeah. Apart from that, don't know really. I think I've probably missed a few things, but like that's why
that's the main bit then.
Yeah, that's why they don't get scared in like social situations, so they can just go in and like be a CEO because they don't give a shit. They'll just say whatever they want, or whatever they need to. I think their impulse control's a bit lacking. So if they want to do something, they'll do it. Yeah, they just so they'd be, I don't know, like crimes and shit. Like they don't. They're very like they don't. So even though punishment.
So even though they know it's bad, but it's because it's their impulse. They just do it. Then.
Yeah, I think
because there's no fear that's controlling them.
They need a reason to do it.
Yeah,
and like a smart. It depends how smart you are. They might be like, okay, I could do that. I want to do that, but I have no problem doing that. But I don't really want to go to jail today. It's karaoke night. Yeah. So then they'd like, but then it's
karaoke. It's karaoke night. They got the priorities then.
Psychos love karaoke too. So it's like, but if they're less intelligent maybe, or they just don't care, they might just be like, I am gonna kick that guy's head in because I want his money. Yeah, fuck it. Because I want to buy Cheerios or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they like.
Who knows? I'm sure they all have different interests.
maybe they like music. Maybe they're like rapping, or maybe stand-up comedy, or earrings.
But do you think a psychopath's gonna make a good stand-up comedian?
I don't know. They could be quite funny.
Yeah.
Like naturally, and they don't get nervous at all. So they could be pretty good at it. I don't know. I just don't see them having the motivation to do it, but maybe they do, because like I do it because like I see someone laugh and I'm like, fuck yes, that feels good. But they might just do it because they're good at it, maybe.
That's what you say, isn't it? Like they don't feel empathy, so they might not register someone laughing. It's like
literally, yeah. But they might get some feeling out of it for whatever reason. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, it's an interesting one, that. Yeah.
Ooh. Do you think that like narcissists are like a lot of, well, let me rephrase the question. Do you think there are a lot of narcissists in like comedy and music?
I'd say that, yeah. I'd say, well, like they want to get up on stage and just be like, okay, me, look at me. Yeah, I'd see them having motivation to do it. But
do you think you can, like, so people you've met, obviously not naming names, do you know, like, is there people who it's obviously like, okay,
there's a lot of different mental states there, yeah. Sometimes I can't tell if it's just because they've been doing it that long and they're that good at it,
right?
Or if they are just up their own arse.
Yeah,
I don't know, like, I wouldn't say anyone I know is particularly narcissistic when they do it. I don't know, I guess fame gets to you as well, but, like, I could see someone that is a narcissist doing it, especially if they got good at it, because they're attention seeking, isn't it?
Yeah.
But as far as people I know, I think they're all pretty cool.
Fair enough. Yeah. For now.
Until
the money gets into it.
Until the fame gets to their head.
Who's the biggest comedian? Have you got Jason Manford's from Manchester, isn't he? I assume he doesn't do open mics anymore. But
probably a secret one somewhere that he does for like posh people. I don't know. I've seen like
famous people.
I've seen Daniel Sloss live, a proper like arena, not arena gig. It was an academy. I don't know. That's not an arena. That's probably the biggest comedian I've seen.
Okay.
What about you?
I've never been to a stand-up comedy gig. I don't think.
Never. Fuck.
No, I always
never as well.
I always planned like that Theo Von one, but it was like 40 quid. I was going to go to that, and then there was, who else came? James Acaster.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna go to that, but I didn't. Because it was like 35 quid or something.
Yeah, that once you get at that, like when they get famous, it's quite expensive. But honestly, like the clubs in the city and shit are well good.
Yeah, I really want to go. Like I was looking at Comedy Store. They do, what is it, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, or is it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or something? It's like £12 for a ticket.
Thursday, Friday, but they do something on Sunday as well.
Okay.
Sometimes. And Frog and Bucket is free for students on
a Monday. Yeah,
yeah.
I went there. I was gonna go this year, but I was. I think Addy was around. I was recording Addy.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I want to. It's every Monday, I think, isn't it? Or is it not every Monday?
Yeah, every Monday, yeah. Whenever Comedy Society goes, that's like once a month, I think, or something like that. But yeah, the show's on every Monday, and it's just geezers that want to try do comedy for the first time.
Is it first time people on
Sometimes,
Frog and Bucket?
Yeah,
really?
It can be,
Have you ever done
it? Twice, yeah.
How did it go?
It's a competition thing. It is.
Not everyone listening will know what it is.
It's okay. So you get like 5 minutes, and if you make the 5 minutes, then you're through. But the people in the audience, 3 of them have like cards and shit. So if all 3 cards go up because you're shit, then they boo you off stage. Like the noise will come on, like wah 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 wah, and then
so brutal. Especially if you're like a new comedian and shit.
Literally, it could be your first time. You could be like 80 years old, spent half an hour getting up the stairs, and then they boo you off in 2 seconds. They don't give a shit. Like if you're good though, you'll get through, and then I think once you win that, then there's a final and a semi-final that you do later on in the year or something like that. And the prize is monies and a lot of industry recognition. But I haven't beat the Frog yet, so
one day you'll get there.
One day. I swear I was going to do it the second time, but then it was the best show I've ever seen. Like, everyone was really good.
Really?
I got about halfway through, but the audience were being harsh then, because it was like, okay, everyone else is really good. You can fuck off. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean,
do that one first. Make that your first one.
Actually, if I'm going to do one, that might as well be the hardest one. Get out of the way.
Sink or swim, bitch.
How many people do you reckon have gone up and done it and been put off for life?
Oh, there's got to be a few.
Yeah.
There's got to be a few that people that just want to do it once. Or maybe someone thought he was going to get famous and they were like, no, fuck that, no.
Some narcissist was like, I'll be fine. They'll love me. And get booed off.
Yeah, straight away. Dreams crushed. But some people go on like not expecting to do well, and then they just crush it as well.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I bet that's like the best of any option. You know?
Yeah. Oh, can you imagine that? Like, I'm not good at anything. Go do some comedy. Oh shit, I'm famous. Fuck you guys.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do you is comedy, I mean, is it something you want to do, you know, if you could?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you do have to put the work in, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, I just haven't been recently. I don't think. Yeah, it's like I know kind of how you progress with comedy to get where you want to go. Like,
right?
Do you just with music? Do you just like break one day, like get a contract, or like?
I have no idea.
No idea.
No clue. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do. So I don't really want to. Right now, I'm feeling like I wouldn't want to be an artist. Like, I wouldn't want my own music to be so. Like, I just want. I like producing for other people. I like recording other people, stuff like that. So I like chatting shit with my friends, making podcasts.
Hey, what?
So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna start doing what I want to do, and then posting about it on social media, and then hopefully something might happen. You know?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Right. But you should definitely give performing a go at least once, though.
Yeah. I'll definitely perform because I feel like, especially when you especially at music open mics.
Yeah.
When you perform, you meet a lot more people because, like you said, people come up to you and like, "Hello, yeah, how are you doing?"
Yeah, like that was really good. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, 'cause I know that I do. Like, if someone doesn't get up at the open mic, then I probably won't speak to them.
Yeah.
But if someone gets up, then I'll probably speak to them, like compliment them, you know.
Yeah, try to make some connections.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it mostly guys that do it? Like, comedy is very like guys dominating it, I think. Very few like girls, unfortunately. But
yeah,
I only know one. Wait. I only know one girl I don't know. I've not been to that many, so I can't really. I've only been to one at Beer Studio, which was. It's got pretty busy now, apparently, Adi says. But when I was going, it was quite new, so there wasn't that many people there.
Yeah.
And there was Bella, who plays guitar and sings, and there was a few other girls who like would go up and sing to like a backing track, but they only came for like a week and then left. But then the other people who do it, mostly guys, I'd say.
Yeah. Bit weird.
Hard to remember, you know.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely mostly guys.
Yeah.
But
I think it's because we're just narcissists. That's what we just like handle the, you know, if someone like boos you off stage and that, you'll just be like, yeah, whatever, man.
Fuck you guys.
Fuck you.
I'm Mark. I know I'm cool. Fuck you guys. I got earrings. I love them, man.
You should get one as well. Like,
you got one? Both. I want to get a tattoo. Have you got tattoos?
I've not gotten that. You want to get one?
I want to get a tattoo. Yeah.
Whereabouts?
I don't know. Well, eventually, like fucking
everywhere.
Quite a few. Yeah. I just don't know what to get at all.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think you know where people just have like ones on their legs.
Yeah.
Just to cover it.
Just like spotty like tattoos. I think that looks sick.
Yeah.
Like imagine my just long legs in shorts with just like a few tattoos.
Tattoos like that.
I think it look funny and also kind of cool.
Like a.
I don't even know what I'd get for one tattoo, so I don't know how I would feel like.
Some people they just do shit. They're just like, oh, can I get a lemon behind my ear, please, or something like that. I know one guy who's got like tiny little devil horns and a devil tail there, and the word rascal tattooed on his leg. Why the fuck not?
I don't know how you can decide what you want on your body for the rest of your life. I couldn't decide something to have on my body for like the next week and be happy with it. Like, I'd be like, after a few days, I'd be like, nah.
Can you imagine like waking up like or at your wedding or something like, oh, this is rascal on my leg.
Yeah, what the fuck?
40 years old. Why does it say rascal on my leg?
Yeah, fucking hell, that's such a weird.
I seen it first time. I thought it was a temporary tattoo or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like a little kid's tattoo.
Yeah,
it sounds like something you could like stick on.
It's like a Haribo, bro.
Oh, you should do that for one of your sets. You should like get a sleeve of like those kids' tattoos that you can like put on with a sponge.
Yeah.
And just like go up and feel like, oh yeah, got some sick tattoos.
Fuck. They look quite good, to be fair. Like they some of them are quite convincing.
Yeah, I love the Batman ones. They're my favourite.
You run around the house like
I remember I used to do those when I was younger. Did you do them in the Philippines?
Yeah. There's
Philippines.
Those like temporary tattoos.
Yeah.
You just like wet them and then
I wasn't sure if you had stickers. I don't know. I've never been, so.
You can't put that on YouTube, mate.
It's actually called a Mortal Kombat highlight reel. Don't know if you guys have stickers.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll edit that bit out.
No, put that in.
If you don't get offended,
put that in.
Oh, class. Fuck.
That was.
I mean, like you could use that in one of your stand-up comedy.
No, that's Luke's. That's Luke's now.
That's all. That's Luke. Wait, what do they say? Don't punch down. That's punching down, I feel like.
Can you punch? Is there anyone you can punch like up to be fair?
Just myself, I think.
6'4", yeah.
6'4",
like
white
Tyson
man.
Fury.
Like,
yeah.
There's no one I could joke about without punching down. I mean,
but if it's funny, it's funny.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. As long as it's funny, it's fine. If it's not funny, then you're a racist. But if it's funny, shit.
Get away with it.
Fuck. Who was I was watching a podcast earlier. Have you heard of Donnell Rawlings?
Donnell. No. Who's that?
Oh, the black guy.
Fucking hilarious. Yeah, he's so funny. Like, and he just talks about like black culture and just chats shit really.
Oh.
And he just talks about it in a way like that. It's kind of, I don't know, like he's like funny, and then he like chats shit about like white, just like funny jokes about like white people doing shit. And
what was his name again? I'm gonna
Donnell Rawlings.
Donnell Rawlings. I'm gonna find this guy.
Yeah.
So.
He's been on Joe Rogan with
RZA. Yeah.
RZA. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
From the Wu-Tang.
So comedy and musician right there, combination.
Yeah, exactly.
So maybe the both of you can go in.
Oh my god!
One,
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
in another podcast.
We called it today, 4th of March 2020. 12 years from now, I see you on Joe Rogan.
Mate, the one thing
both of you in Joe Rogan.
I want to do Hot Ones.
Oh my god, that looks so fun. Mark, let's do Hot Ones.
Which hot wings are we going to use? Like Dixie's Crunchies, Chicken King right over there.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Nah, we should. Man, I don't know if they do it, but I want to buy like, they must do like little bottles. I was going to turn off then. I shit my pants. They must do like little bottles of their sauces they do. I want to do one. Like our own little thing.
Yeah.
Some of, there is a website for it, I think.
Yeah.
Like Hot Ones website, and then they list all the sauces they've had on it.
Right.
So they're quite pricey, but yeah, you can just get them straight in.
Mm-hmm.
Mate, do you reckon? Good business idea, I reckon. Just buy all the sauces and then just fill up like little tubs, and then people can just get like a cheaper version, so they can just do it once, you know? Because no one wants to do it more than once. No one wants 2 million Scoville unit hot sauce more than once. So you just like fill them up and then you just sell them for like 5-10 quid.
That'd be good, actually. Yeah.
Unless you're a psychopath, though.
Yeah, true. And you can't feel it.
Yeah,
that's the only thing.
They just bathe in it.
Maybe the only thing psychopaths can feel is hot sauce.
It's hot sauce. That's why that guy does it.
Yeah, what a strange. Like, how does he do that?
He's got to be. He just looks at them doing shit. And he's like, he's in pain. That's funny.
Yeah, as soon as they like show any weakness, he just goes harder on them.
Yeah. Really it's got a right kink for it or something weird.
Something weird like that, yeah, definitely.
A massive Hot Ones boner.
Right, we've done an hour and 10 minutes.
Woo!
So this has been episode 1 of the Out of This World podcast. Say goodbye.
It was out of this world, man.
Wait. You got to plug in your socials.
Oh,
first.
shit.
Oh, socials. Like, do I have socials? My Dan
Instagram.
Hardin on Facebook. Kinky Afro 1F on Snapchat.
Kinky Afro 1F. Man, where's the Afro gone?
Chopped off. I'm just a chinky buzz cut now. That's it, I think. Yeah, that's it. Find us on YouTube or some shit.
Yeah.
Comedy Society.
I'll put a link in the description on whatever we've got to the Society YouTube video.
Woo!
Yeah, what an episode. Thank you for coming, Dan.
Anytime. Thank you for having us. Yeah.
We'll have you on again at some point.
Get in.
Yeah, you're welcome back. Yeah.
Yay! I love you guys.
Right, thanks for listening. Goodbye.